will call it swag, some call it cockiness, some will call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. You're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously, in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference, but now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't convert on 4th down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. This crowd full of throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just
breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to run it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the air, it's Robbins. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Illinois! First score of the game goes up.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't...
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's taking the shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. To the air, it's Robbins. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw again. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Quick catch on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. 1st and goal for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Robbins. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north, fast.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown to Illini! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to pass. It's Robbins. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Still running at the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Illinois!
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. the gun. They'll run it inside. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice play.
Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you. Like
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Chips. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Central Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch on the left. There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by.
The offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Steps away. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Stopped at the 40. The Illinois offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
That really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting
off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, and second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. Makes the catch, it's Salter. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Slings it downfield. Working that left side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. It's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Illini! Oh, that may be in and strolled in. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Salter. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. At midfield, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game.
Oh, he's got some space.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Trying to slam it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Robbins. Extending the play. He'll throw it. And that is interception number 3 on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. First and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Touchdown, fighting Illini. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got...
Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Robbins. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Hey, it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Unleashes one. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Illini.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now rolling to the left. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And is slips just inside that. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires left. He's got it. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Throws to the back. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has it.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Illinois! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And as he throws, intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's... Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Robbins. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him. But I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. He's going for it all. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming out with a first and 10. With jet sweep pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Back to pass, it's Robbins. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Illinois now staring at a third and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not going to get there. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football. They're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Robbins. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Illini! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like this offense.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Tillamook. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illinois! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz.
So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He has the first and still on his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, finding a line on.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, Dave, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Salter. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Robbins. Quickly out to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. A really nice play.
He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down. And let's see if they go for it here. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. Grabbed behind the line. It's Salter. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
To the air, it's Robbins. Looking for a deep man. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turret.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
Illinois coming back to the line with a first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball trying to float it in.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Robbins. Working that left side now. They make the stop. Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Racing to the right. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Back to throw, it's Robbins. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll ride his man on the option. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Open space at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back. He made him pay.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. To throw, it's Robbins. Makes a grab over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He leaves it with his back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers.
Turning it on! He's at the touchdown, Illinois! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the second oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Illinois. Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.